'cause you are on my side. I trust you with my life. I know my story, it isn't over, even against all odds. You are a faithful God. That's who you are.
Hi, my name is Monica Santiago. Well, I'm just going to introduce myself. As I mentioned, my name is Monica Santiago. I'm from Mexico. I grew up over there. And I have my whole family there. I have a beautiful childhood over there, and I have two brothers. I'm the only girl at home. I have the best childhood. So I was the little princess. That's the little princess at home. So I really, really have a nice experience in Mexico. As I mentioned, I grew up there. I have all my families, my friends, everybody lives there. Talking about my adulthood, so I always want to be a teacher. So I study, I have a lot of family. The teacher side, a lot of aunties. I have my aunts, my grandparents, everybody was teachers. So I have always want to be a teacher with the little guys and especially kids. That was my passion, to be a teacher with the little guys and especially kids. So I went to school. I went to school in Mexico. I did my bachelor degree over there in child development. Then I was looking for something else. I wanted to focus with especially kids, so I went to the school to have another bachelor degree with especially kids. So I did. So I went to do my bachelor degree. I was studying, I was working at the same time. So normally I was always busy. I was studying, I gone to school, and yeah, I mean, actually I was, of course, living with my parents. My parents were so spoiled to me. They helped me as much as they knew that was my passion to do that. So, so I spent the whole time working and go to school. That was my passion. So then when I grew up, I graduated from the school in Mexico. I started to work in the preschool. And then I started to find new places for me to work with, especially kids. I work with Down syndrome kids, with autistics, but what I work more with kids and adults, they have like hearing loss. So deaf people, I was teaching them high school and sign language. I work with a lot of deaf people there. So I realized, especially kids, that were my passion. So I got my dream job in a public school. So I believe I got everything in my life. I have, well, as I say, I was working in a public school where I have all the benefits, and I have my independence. I was working, I was getting a good money. I have a long vacation time to be able to go and travel. I had a month to go and travel. So I have my dream job. So I have everything. I have my family, my friends, and the school, what I was teaching, what I was dream always. And then suddenly something changed. I met my husband and things changed. So it just dramatically changed things. My husband used to live here, and I went on vacation to Mexico. So I met my husband over there. I don't know, things changed. We started to have a relationship, a long way relationship. He used to live here, I used to live in Mexico. So we started to have dates online. I don't know, that was kind of weird. I will never expect to be living here or be moving to here. So, then my husband, now my husband asked me to be his girlfriend, and then I met his family, everything online. I never came I think just passed once to United States to travel, but I never came just to, for a long period of time in United States. I will never expect to live here. So that I would say things changed so dramatically for me. Why? Because I married my husband, now my husband. He used to live here, so I moved with him here. So I left everything that I thought that was perfect for me in my home. So I left my family, who I was super close to. I left my friends. I left my job, my dream job that I thought that was perfect. Then I came here, and things just were, I was not ready for, I guess, in that moment. It was really hard to be without a big change. One thing is you're so excited because you just got married and everything is newlyweds, it's like so excitement. And then when you realize that, okay, my husband cannot be with me the whole time, he needs to go to work, I'm at home by myself. Everything was new place, new language. By that time, I didn't know any English at all. In the culture, new place, new country for me. My friends were not here. The food, everything was different. So everything changed for me. It was kind of hard for me because I was too close to my family. I was independent, and when I came here, literally was dependent to my husband for everything. To go shopping, I had to wait for my husband because I didn't know the language to express myself. I love exercise. I didn't go even to the gym because I was so worried that somebody's gonna ask me something I was not able to respond. And things that I love, I was not able to do here. It was a big shock to me. That was a big change to me. Homesick, crying, a little depressed. Instead feeling like, oh, I'm growing, I felt like I was going backward because I was just dependent to my husband to everything, and I was not me. And I remember what I was dreaming for, to be working with kids and special needs kids. I was not able to do it because I didn't know the language. So until one day, I remember one day I went out with my husband and somebody asked me just, how old are you? And I couldn't answer because I couldn't understand what they were saying. And I remember being so mad at myself. I say, oh, that's not right. So I have to learn English. I have to spread myself. I have to be independent. And I have to, I don't know, be as happy as I was before. So I decided, I told my husband, I had all the support from my husband. I said, I want to go back to school. And it was a hard decision because I thought I was done with the school and thinking that I have to go back again from zero, learning the language. And so I went back. I took ESL classes. I started to do taking classes. So all my English and grammar is from school. I took 3 years English classes. And it was hard. It was hard to learn the English. But I was so focused and saying, no, I have to learn. If I want to do my dreams, I'm in the United States. I have to learn English. So yeah, I went back to go and study English. Then from there, when I feel a little more secure, I went to do some early childhood education classes. And then I transferred my bachelor's degree from Mexico to the credits here. So I did the whole thing to be able to pursue what I wanted. I wanted to still doing teaching kids and help with special needs kids. And I mean, thank God I did. But when I was studying early childhood education classes, I met that amazing teacher who was giving me she believed in me. When I was taking classes with her, I would say, oh, I would love to work, but I'm still a little worried and afraid because my English, and not because I didn't know how to work with the kids. It's mainly the English that was kind of stopping me to try to find a job. So she believed in me. She said, you can do it. You know better than you think. She gave me the name of the school. And she said, somebody's looking for an aide there. Maybe you can start doing that. I said, oh my, I don't think I can do it. So she said, yeah, you can do it. Every time that I went to the class, she was asking me, did you apply for the job? I say, no yet, I'm not ready. So every time that I was going again, she was asking me, did you apply? I'm not ready. So the third time that she asked me, did you apply? Okay, I will apply today. So I went there, I give all my resume, all my paperwork, and that was Christ Lutheran Preschool. And I will never expect they were calling me. So they called me for an interview. So I came, and they say, oh, I have another people that I'm going to interview. Well, the thing that's, I received a call from Miss Chris in that time, and that was the director from the preschool, Miss Chris Parazo. And she called me and said, oh, we would like to offer you the job. I was just screaming. I said, you really? Are you sure you're going to give me the job? So I was so excited. I was jumping. I told my husband, I cannot believe I'm going to be working with kids again, and now with another language that I was not my first language, that I will never expect to be speaking English. So I was so excited. So of course, I accepted. I got so excited. I started to work as an aide in the preschool. Then I have my mentor in that time. That was Miss Dayan. I was the aide. She was the main teacher. And she was teaching me. Even, I knew songs in English, in Spanish, but I didn't know any song in English. So she teach me some songs, these basic things in English. So it was kind of interesting, and I was so excited to learn everything. From there, Miss Diane moved. Miss Chris offered me to be the main teacher of the classroom. I was so excited because she gave me the opportunity. She believed in me too. Of course, I accepted, so I turned to be the main teacher of the class for 2 years. And then Miss Chris believed in me again, and she trusts me, and she offered me to be the assistant director of the preschool. So I accepted, and because I felt that was kind of a challenge for me, for what I wanted. Then later on, Miss Chris retired, and she offered me, she told me, you can do the director of the preschool. I said, no way, no way. I cannot be the director of the preschool, it's too much. So yeah, you can do it. Of course, I applied. She pushed me, she said, you can do it. I applied, and I did the whole process. And what can I say? So it's been, it's been just something that I couldn't believe 10 years ago where I will be right now. In the preschool, there is a teacher who told me, you meant to be here. I say, why? For everything that just happened to you, you just meant to be here. And she mentioned to me, so you remind me Jeremiah 29:11. And I hear Jeremiah 29:11 before, but I went home and I kind of read it. And I don't know, I just felt different. I went to and I read, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. I will find by you, declares the Lord, and I will bring you back from captivity. It's just, those words sounds different to me for everything that happened. It just, I'm so thankful for all the people that have been in my path. But I'm so thankful for God to put me the right people in my path. I wouldn't be here without that people and without God's help. And I remember be sad, be mad. And now, after more than 10 years, I say, wow. So it's just, you don't trust sometimes. And you never know when life is going to take you, God will going to take you, God has a place. And now I can say, it's totally different than 10 years ago. Now I'm the preschool director. I speak in English right now. I have friends. I found a family here in the community, Christ Lutheran family. It's amazing how the preschool and the community just embrace me. I don't have anything bad to say to people. I say I'm from Mexico, and I don't have any bad experience. All the people they've been crossing, they've been so great to me. I don't have any bad experience. And it's just, I'm thank God for that. Thank you.
has a plan for me, the best that it can be. If I trust, I will see His plan a reality. God's plan is good for me, no better could there be. If I trust, I will see His plan a reality. God has a plan for me. God has a plan for me, the best that it can be. If I trust, I will see His plan a reality. God's plan is good for me, no better could there be. If I trust, I will see God's plan a reality. Has a plan for me. He knows your name, you're His creation. He has a plan that's perfect for you. He wants to use the gifts He gave you. From beginning to end, He'll see you through. From beginning to end, He'll see you through. For I know what I have planned for you, says the Lord. I have plans to prosper you, not to harm you. I have plans to give you a future filled